In this video, we're going to show you an exciting new feature available in the Divi FilterGrid plugin regarding the open post and pop-up option. So on this page, I've added a list of WP Manager jobs using the Divi FilterGrid module, and I've placed them in a list layout. I've also changed the post elements click action to show post and pop-up from the default link to post. And this will display the contents of each job in a pop-up window. So if I go to the front end and click on the job, you can see the contents of the job post are displayed in a pop-up window. And this is controlled by a template that's added to the plugin that removes the heading and the footer and the sidebar. So it's just a slimmed down version of the content of each post. And this will work on any custom post type. But you can see from this pop-up window, there's a lot of content here. We could probably narrow that down. So the new option that we've added is in the Design tab under Pop-up Options. So if I click on that, you can see the default template. This is the template that's included in the plugin. And you now have the option to select templates or layouts from the Divi library. So I have one here created called DFG Popup Template. And if I go to my library, here's the template that I've created. And the only thing that needs to be done is the template or the layout needs to be saved under the DFG Popup category. So you'll need to create a new category in your Divi library, title it DFG Popup, and then add any layouts to this category that you want to become available within this dropdown. So I've done that on that layout. And as you can see, I have several modules here. I have the post title, which is displaying the featured image. And then I also have several custom fields and custom field labels that I'm pulling data from the job. This is a new option available in one of the latest versions of Divi to be able to select a custom field name and enter it yourself rather than selecting from a list. So make sure you have the latest version of Divi installed, and you can add these custom fields like this. So I have several custom fields added for the job, and then I've saved this in this layout. And if I go back to the page where I'm displaying the Divi FilterGrid module, I have that pop-up selected now. And if I save and then go back, refresh, and now you'll see the contents of the job post in the layout that I've created in the library. So there's my featured image, and here's my custom field labels, and then my custom fields. You can see the content of this pop-up is a little bit slimmed down compared to the original, so I can probably go with a smaller window. So I can go back to the module. And here I can reduce the size of the window. So I'm going to bump this down to 1024. We'll change the height to 55. We can change the overlay color. So let's change that to, let's just do black. This is the pop-up content CSS. So this CSS will get added to the template and will only affect the content inside of the pop-up window. So just for example, I can do an image. Let's do let's just apply a simple black border around any images in the template. And then I can add some rounded corners. we can change our box shadow. Let's make that white since I have a black background on the overlay. And let's do that and save. And now if I refresh, we should see a slightly smaller window with a black pop-up overlay, rounded corners, and our box shadow here. And then also the CSS that I added to the image gets added here as well. So what's great about this is you can create multiple layouts in your Divi library and apply them to different modules on your site. So these options will only apply to the layout on this particular module. You can even add the module to the same page, and the pop-up will be different if you make these settings different. So that's the new feature that we've added to Divi FilterGrid. I hope that you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, please let us know, comments below, or you can create a support ticket and we'll help you out. We have a few features we're going to add to this next week that we're excited about, so stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.